Hi, it's Caitlin from Caitlin Swatches, and I am here with what feels like my 100th video in the past 2 weeks. I've been putting out a lot of new videos, but that's a good thing because that means there's new nail polish, and who doesn't love new nail polish? I don't know if this is going to make it out in time, but the polishes that I'm sharing with you today are all new releases from Girly Bits, which debuted at the Polish and Dreams event in Las Vegas on April 2nd. And they will be available in her shop online on April 15th. So I have some new, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. They're new additions to the concert series, which Pam has been doing since 2013. Basically, anytime she sees live music, if she's really inspired, she'll create a nail polish to commemorate that concert, and they're always just absolutely gorgeous, and these ones are no exception. There's also 2 or 3 polishes that were exclusives for the Polish and Dreams event, but they will be available online on the Girly Bits website. They're also super, super beautiful. And then there's 2 like random new releases that I am so happy are finally available to all of you because I've had them since I think December, and I've just been waiting for Pam to release them because they're so pretty and you're gonna want them, trust me. I will mention that these might be limited in their availability and quantity on April 15th, just because Pam is waiting for some bottles to arrive. So if her bottles don't arrive in time, they'll be available in a limited quantity, but they will be available again at a later date. But if her bottles come, then it's smooth sailing and no worries. The only exception is one of the polishes that I will be sharing. It's called What Happens in Vegas Ends Up on TikTok, and that polish is limited. So it will only be available from April 15th through the 23rd on the Girly Bits website. I will link the Girly Bits website down in the description below, and I think it's time